Hello everyone, today's video is all about principal private residence relief. So when you sell your main house that you live in, it's free from capital gains tax, although there are several pitfalls you need to look out for. And this interesting tax case I'm about to tell you about just highlights one of them. So basically, HMRC denied a couple principal private residence relief for selling their main home. So the facts of the case are that they purchased this property and it needed a lot of work doing to it. So they spent a year doing it up before they moved in. So during that year, they were in rented accommodation, and they moved into the house after 12 months. Their dream home that they'd spent a fortune on doing up over 12 months. And then not long thereafter, within 2 months of living in the new home, they were made an offer that they couldn't refuse. Someone liked the look of it so much, they made them an unsolicited offer, and they duly accepted, and they sold the house and moved back into the rented accommodation. Now, they didn't declare the gain on the property to HMRC because they just assumed it claimed for principal private residence relief. HMRC obviously cottoned onto this sale via land registry or how they do these things and challenged it. And they said, look, there should be tax on this gain. It does not qualify for principal private residence relief because you did not intend, in HMRC's words, you did not intend for there to be the quality and necessary degree of permanence or continuity. So in other words, they had no intention of spending time living indefinitely in the new house. It was all about making a quick buck and flipping it, as they say. And so HMRC denied it. So this case went to the first tier tribunal, and the first tier tribunal said that actually it was the intention all along to move into the property. They did indeed actually move into the property when it was completed, when the renovation works were finished, and it just so happens that someone made them a great offer that they couldn't refuse, and they sold. But their intention was to live in this indefinitely. They spent all this money to do it up with the intention of being the family home, but circumstances changed. But the intention was there, and that's what matters for this principal private residence relief. So short-term living, short-term duration of living in the home counted for PPR, and there was no capital gains tax on that gain, even though they only lived in it for 2 months, because of the intention. So something to look out for in PPR, even though it does sound straightforward on the face of it. If it's your main residence, you sell it again, no capital gains tax. There's all these little things to consider, and length of duration of stay, intention are just a few. And I've done other videos on this, things like the size of the plot and selling bits of the garden to developers and all that kind of thing. So there's a lot of things to look out for on principal private residence relief, because obviously you need to make sure that you do secure it, because it is so valuable. The fact that you will pay zero CGT on what can often be substantial capital gains if indeed you get it right and it does qualify for the exemption. So that's just an overview of a recent case on principal private residence relief. If you like this video, please do subscribe here, and I will see you soon.